Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Carmel Kundai and I run a marketing agency for a living. Part of what makes my work so enjoyable is that empathy and delight are central to every project. Whether I'm in a spreadsheet, writing, filming, teaching, my goal is to see the audience for who they are and to meet them at the right time. This takes a lot of research and empathy, and analytics, project management dashboards, as well as industry standards all play a role. This might feel counterintuitive, but when done successfully, the delight you get to create is unmatched. Today, I'm sharing how empathy and delight played a role in 3 recent projects I worked on. Project 1, the Convert Advocacy Program. This is an internal program I'm facilitating at Convert, a global B2B SaaS company where I'm helping various converters build their personal brands across the web. This project involves social media consulting, writing supports, and creative operations. I love teaching and social and creative ops, so this is the perfect meld of multiple parts of who I am as a marketing consultant. Right now, I'm primarily working with senior software developers. If you didn't know, I am not a senior dev, and still I need to find a way to make empathy and delight core to my process. This difference in subject matter expertise is often the case with client work, but it can be overcome by listening. I'm learning so much from them about the thought processes, communication styles, and the pain points that devs experience. From there, my job is to address the gap between where they are with their writing and social strategy versus where they would like to be, to empathize with and delight their own audiences. The second project, the Producer's Album Volume 2 album launch. I can't believe it's been over a year since St. Emo's album launch. For this project, I took on multiple roles. Most importantly, I put together a team who could help me where I needed help. Namely, technical AV coordination, stage coordination, photography, and video. Before the day, I handled the social media as well as the graphics creation for the invites and some of the screens, delivery of invites, coordination across the team, and communication with the venue. During this time, empathizing and delighting the artist was my main focus. How could I make sure he is able to celebrate all the intentionality, love, and resource he put into his album? On the day, my role was basically to be the grand overseer, make sure the food comes out on time, make sure all the service providers know what's going on and have what they need to succeed, make sure all is well with security, the guest list, invoices. At this point, my eyes are on the team. Sometimes the focus has to shift partway through a project, but the core mandate remains the same. The artist is still ultimately the main character, but the best way to empathize and delight the client, the artist, was to make sure I was doing the same for the team. It was a lot to keep track of, but I love organizing information and I love seeing creative visions come to life. And the third project, being a marketing research intern for Literally PR. I've been following Literally PR's work for some time before the internship call out ever went live. Being an intern with this marketing and PR firm for writers felt like a childhood dream come true. I was following Literally PR because I was looking for advanced reader copies, arcs of future releases. And then it became my job to help with the marketing and publicity of these arcs. As an intern, it was my job to identify general and author-specific industry events and trends, all of this to make sure that the authors signed with Literally PR had the best chance possible at getting their books in the hands of audiences who needed and would love their work. While technically I was an intern with Literally PR, the authors were the end user and therefore my core empathy and delight focus. This is especially true because many of the books I was working on were debut releases. With all the technology and analytics at my disposal, it is really easy to stop seeing the people with whom I'm trying to connect. On the social side of things, pleasing the algorithm can end up becoming the main focus. And on the in-person side of things, it is possible to lean too heavily into a spreadsheet. And yet, it's the ability to keep empathy and delight at the forefront and using analytics and spreadsheets just as tools that makes the most meaningful work possible. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. If you would like to continue it, please feel free to leave a comment below and I'll get back to you.